Hey folks, this is Rick Barron, Lincoln Vlogs, December 31st, 2017. Last day of the year, last chance to get it all in. But I wanted to add a postscript to my previous vlog about the NFL pretending to be a business. In this posting, I will address the other issues plaguing the league and their loss of market share, and the issue of the Goodyear Blimp, and the complete blackout of the anthem and opening ceremonies. What the fans and other observers are witnessing is a shift in the evolution of the NFL as a business, just as man is witnessing the adjustment of life across the globe. The hell did he just say? Follow along, folks. The shine is off the NFL. Let's call it what it is. Roger Goodell made a fatal mistake by permitting the players to assume control of the game. But this was only the tip of the iceberg. These politically correct matters have been brewing for decades. It's time to get real, folks. From Michael Jackson to Janet Jackson, Beyonce, Katy Perry, and all the rest, the National Football League has become a joke. Then the color pink was added to the mix, and I would not need to utter another word. Enough said. But wait, there's more. A month of celebration and recognition of the Mexican race was added. What? Are you serious? Isn't that a fact? Quite frankly, I don't even know what is going on with these people. Why isn't there a month for black heritage or white heritage? Really? How about a month for all the Samoan players? Just a thought, Where does it stop? Pretty soon it'll look like one big TV commercial for Gap clothing stores. Allowing Colin What's-His-Name to take a knee was the last straw. The anthem has just become another racist Civil War cry. Flags were eliminated, and the league turned their back on America. I'm no fan of big government, no secret there, but this is absurd. In perspective, you see, these are all concerns, are all conscious business decisions that were based in political correctness, not on sound business practices. As a result, fans are reeling from all this insanity. It's not rocket science, it's simply business. After 24 years of left-leaning big government and all the deplorable trappings it forced down the throats of America, it's now being exposed for what it is, a sick joke. There's a new paradigm. The fans do not give a rat's ass about Colin, Roger, or the red chili peppers. They came for red meat. Instead, they're being served a medley of steamed vegetables, and it's insulting. In addition to the now obsolescence of the blimp, the NFL took their circus on the road. Unfortunately, they forgot to clean up their mess at home first. In both London and Mexico City, players continued to run the ship and embarrass themselves by taking a knee during the U.S. anthem on foreign soil, but not for the British or Mexican anthems. You can't make this shit up. Quite frankly, the players can do what they want. I don't give a rat's ass, because all they are doing is hurting themselves and contributing to the downfall of the NFL. If they replaced the damn blimp with a drone, no one would care. But you watch, the league will do it because it will be cheaper. Then they'll spin it as climate friendly, and that the NFL is now going to pledge a month for climate change. There will be no paper or styrofoam cups permitted in the stadiums. The lighting will be cut in half, and the blimp will be replaced by a drone. Hell, the dome stadiums are closed, so what good is a blimp and aerial photos if we can't see the empty seats anyway? Last night, the Penn State-Washington Fiesta Bowl showed aerial shots of the dome stadium with this roof closed and a magnificent view of the parking lot. I thought to myself, what are these jackasses doing? So be forewarned, Goodyear. Okay, you will be targeted as the next enemy of the state. Guaranteed. Political correctness remains alive and well. Fans have had enough of the prima donnas. Time to call in the players who were cut earlier in the year. They play better. They're more enthusiastic, and they offer much less drama than most of the veteran players in many of these cases. This fan believes that the majority of NFL players are deeply sincere in their love for the game. They honor their contracts as well as their responsibility as role models. And so I do not wish to disparage them at all. They also want what is best for themselves and the NFL. However, Roger and his ilk are misreading the business landscape for political points. Wise up, owners. This is your business too. Just admit that you made a mistake. Now it's time to reconfigure your paradigm before it's way too late. If the owners wish to destroy their business investment, by all means, have at it. You have already extended Roger's contract, which you will find was a mistake. But hey, all of you have deep pockets, can afford the write-offs. I'm certain the world would be treated to another Super Bowl whose TV commercials will outrank the game's Nielsen's ratings. Just watch and see. There's one final thought, and this is that ever-hanging issue of extending the regular season. No word of it this year. I'm certain that the NFL and the Players Union have resisted this expansion, using the weak argument of player injuries taking their toll on the pool of players. Sounds good in principle, but once again, let's get real. There are injuries throughout the regular season, and players are being called up from their couches at home constantly. And as alluded to earlier, they play better in many cases than the veterans. Hell, James Harrison was sitting on the bench for a whole season before the Steelers finally released him. So let's cut the crap. Give these couch potatoes an opportunity to show what they can do. The fans love it when they are told that the player who just made an interception and ran it back for a touchdown was asleep on his couch the day before. And then there was the replacement player who needed to pay for his grandmother's cancer treatment. Enough said. I would guarantee that seeing this kind of reciprocation would grow the fan base once again. There was enormous correction made at the close of the year 2016. You can read about it in my other writings, but now we are on to a new cycle. Catch up, NFL, because the smell of fear and desperation is palpable. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but doubtful. Happy New Year.